Math lesson from chapter 1, lesson 3. Essential question, still the same. How does place value, keyword, place value, help represent the value of numbers? Then you can see the standard up here. Number in operations in base 10, common core state standards. There's the title, compare numbers. Keyword compare. All right, let's read it. A number line is a line with numbers on it in order at regular intervals. So you can see numbers, number. You can use a number line to compare numbers. Use these symbols to show how numbers relate to each other. Now by now, you should have these memorized, but if you don't, and you don't know how to say them, is greater than, here's the symbol. Just go back, replay this as many times as you need to, okay? And you can pause it. Here's the next symbol, is less than. Here's the symbol. I'll practice writing. Remember, you can write in your book. You can write on a piece of paper. Is equal to. There's the symbols. And you should be able to write this anywhere and say it out loud to yourself. Greater than, less than, equal to. Just like that. Let's come down to math in my world. On average, a first-year police officer earns $41,793. A first-year firefighter earns $41,294. Which occupation, if you don't know what occupation means, it means job, pays, think of pays as money, more the first year. This is first. Notice how I'm writing around here. Here's the key numbers. Okay. Now, the book walks you through a series of steps. You can use this as a guide. If you have other tricks on solving this from previous grades, teachers, whatever channels, it doesn't matter. But whatever tricks you have to figure this out, which occupation pays more the first year, use it. For this, I really just like looking at each digit. And you notice that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits here, and there's 5 digits here. In the bigger numbers, so thousands, 10,000s, notice how these are exactly the same. So if I'm over here, I'm going to come down in this space and watch this. I write it out because I love writing on my own. And then I look at them. Same, 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 same. This is the hundreds place. Now this digit and this digit are different, regardless of everything else. Just looking at that, since these were equal, now you can focus on the 7 and 2. And by now you should know, if we just number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is way over here, 2 is way over here. Which one is bigger than the other one? I would hope you'd say 7 is greater than 2. Therefore, this number means that it would pay more the first year. Now let's go through how the book did it. So 41,793 is to the blank of 41,294. Let's put it in here. 41,294. Now, of course, I can always make mistakes. It's okay. We make mistakes in math. We just go back, double check. See the 793, it's close to 800 if we're rounding up. The 294, notice how in the number line, 41,200, 400, 294 is somewhere in the middle. So this book puts it right there for you. If I jump over here, we know that 41,793 is to the right of 41,294. 41,793 is blank, then 41,294. Since it's going to the right, you can see right here it says numbers get larger. If they're getting larger, that would mean it is, and if I can't spell greater, I go right up there and I see this. That's how I spell greater. I forgot how to spell it. So then I come back, is greater than. There you go. And then the symbol, write the symbol in the circle, which they even provided for you. There's the greater than symbol. So 41,793 earned more the first year than, well, we don't want to put that in there. We were talking about the actual people. Who makes the 41,793? Oh, a police officer. So a police officer earns more the first year than, who was the other person that we were comparing it to? A firefighter. And then I'll jump out. And if you run out of space, you can write it right below. It's not a big deal. Notice the series of steps to pull all that off. If you can just honestly look at that number right there and solve it and see that these two are exactly the same and the 7 is bigger than the 2 and you can do mental math, so be it. You don't need to do all of this. But keep in mind that depending on what test and what teacher you have or what assessment's given, you might need to do all of these steps. That's at 6 minutes. You can see the other pages here. Here's a fun practice one. You can do that later on your own. I don't want these videos any longer than 10 minutes. Here's guided practice to continue working on the number line right away. You should see whatever's here is less than this one. The farther to the right you go, the bigger the number it is. There's independent practice to work on. And then moving over here, the always fun problem solving. There'll be more videos on problem solving, but those will be separate because that normally takes a while to solve out. Let's just wrap up with test practice. Why not? So this will help you. Notice the wording is different. Which number sentence is not true? So here's a little trick. This would mean 3 true, 1 false. So look at all these. Every single one has 6 digits. You can bounce around when you're doing the test practice. Go down to this one. You can see 553,025 is exactly the same as this. This is true. So there's 1. So it can't be that. Let's look at this one. 295,925, 295, the same, the same. The 9, the same, the 9, the same. Except this 2 and this 5, 2 is less than, that works, 5. That is true. Now you have a 50%, Now you have a 50% chance of getting this right. Let's come up to the other ones. I'm just going to keep going straight up. 194, 193. Right there, this digit in the thousands place is different. I know that 4,000 is bigger than 3,000, so this is true too. Remember I said 3 true, 1 false? This needs to be the right answer, but let's double check because in math you should always double check. 243,053 is less than 242,553. Oh, am I doing this right? Let's go back. Let's look at our signs. Greater than, less than, equal to. Because I forgot what they were. So now I'm going back. You know what? This is a less than sign. It should be a greater than sign because I know 2, 4, 3, this 3 is bigger than the 2. This is wrong. This should be like this. Therefore, this one is false, also known as not true. You'll see this a lot on a test. They'll do 3 true, 1 false, or vice versa. So notice how I kind of went back and forth. I'm writing all over the place. Now it probably kind of looks a little crazy, but remember, use whatever tricks you can to help you solve the problem. Later.